Unity! Yeah, man. Yeah. 21 minutes to go. 21 minutes. 21 minutes to go. Oh, man. You know, I figured I'd get out here and just talk to y'all a little bit. We can kind of ring in the end of the Kickstarter together. What's up? Welcome. Very, very happy to be here with you guys. Very excited to talk about Unity. By the way, if you're like, what's Unity? It's like, you got like 20 minutes to figure it out and figure out if you want to be a part of it and you want to back us on Kickstarter. So literally 20 minutes to go, guys. And then we wrap the first campaign of Unity, and it's like, it's crazy. So I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of cool stuff that I want to talk about. But I think the most important thing, you know, right away, right off the bat, is to just give thanks and give gratitude to a lot of you guys for backing, supporting the book, supporting the vision, you know, a crazy support, a crazy amount of support, sitting at just over $66,000 raised, 783 backers. Really happy about that. Really happy about that. So we're off to the races a little bit here. You know what I mean? Like, we really are. We're off to the races. And thank you. You know, thank you guys. You know, I was thinking of, you know, right before I launched the campaign, and for a lot of you guys that have been here with me, you know, just in the Den of Nerds realm, you know, I've been talking about Unity for years. I've been working on it for years. I've been putting a lot into this for a long time. And I kind of have this attitude. Toxic, what's up, brother? W's in the chat. Hyped AF Unity. Appreciate you, brother. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and so it kind of was one of these things where I kept wanting to tweak a little bit more. I kept wanting to have a little bit more of this figured out. But I also know that I kind of have that attitude and that personality that, like, I could delay this thing forever. You know what I mean? I could delay this thing forever. I could keep tweaking it. I could keep trying to work on it forever. And I remember we did that member stream, the Nerdvenger stream, and I asked you guys, I was like, do you want me to just go? Like, do you want me to just pull the trigger and we'll scramble through the 30 days? We'll figure it all out. We'll promote the hell out of it. And you guys said yes. You were like, let's go. Like, we're ready. We want to support this. And so we did it. We pulled the trigger, and it was crazy. So thank you to all of you guys that supported it, that backed it. And, you know, thank you to all of the YouTuber friends that I have that really helped get the word out for Unity. You know, Star Wars Theory, Eckhart's Ladder, Ryan Airy at Screen Crush, Paul from Heavy Spoilers, Rob from Comics Explained, doing one of the coolest streams we've ever done. What pushed us over the actual backing for the book, you know, absolutely incredible. I'm probably forgetting some names of other people that plugged the book. It was a cool thing, man. Early on in the campaign, I was reaching out to a lot of my YouTube friends and was just like, hey, man, you know, this is something I've been working on for a long time. You know, I'd love to get the word out and for you to help. I even offered to pay for an ad spot for, like, everybody. And basically, everybody was willing, you know, not everybody that I reached out to, but, like, the vast majority of these people were willing to plug the Kickstarter and use their platforms, which are massive platforms, and they get paid, you know, good money to push things on their platform. And they all decided to push Unity, and it was a big deal, man. It was a big deal. It really does matter a lot, you know. That kind of promotion and that kind of reach is it's invaluable. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for that. Got about 16 minutes left, and we will crack a little champagne when the thing is done. And so we'll do that together. What up, Ross? So I just wanted to say thanks. I wanted to start by kind of saying thank you to everybody. It's I think, this moment and Unity and getting this thing funded and getting to actually put out this huge chunk of work. I mean, it's honestly kind of a privilege. A lot of people in the indie comic scene, they grind and grind and grind for years and, will build an audience slowly and, play the game that way. And, we went a different way where we kind of focused on YouTube for a long time and we're able to leverage that to get the book funded. But the thing that's crazy is like, now we actually have the ability to, in a pretty quick turnaround, actually put this story out, actually bring it to life. And that is a privilege. It is a privilege. People, whether they're in independent film, independent comics, even mainstream stuff, you've got to convince people that your vision is something that will resonate with people. And you've got to convince people that it's worth their attention and their time and their money. And you've usually got to get enough of that to be able to then go create the product. It's expensive to create the product, and we're paying professional rates and, really going to put the team through their paces. There's a lot of work to be done, So it's it's number one, a privilege to be able to do this, So I wanted to say that as well. I think, guys, because I've been thinking about this a lot over the past couple of days, I think this is a life-changing moment for me. This will, not to be hyperbolic, but this will actually change the sort of course of my life from here. Because, a lot of you guys know this. Before I ever did YouTube, I was working in comics. You know what I mean? Ryan, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Love to see it, bro. Happy for you. Can't wait to my collector's edition W Indie project. You deserve all the love. Thanks, man. Not really a reader of comics anymore, but had to back Unity because of support. Josh, Nerd Vengers for years, Nerd Vengers for life. Jeff, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. So I wanted to do comics before I ever wanted to do YouTube. In fact, I remember, dude, when I first moved to Philadelphia, I was in the heat of it, working on comics and stuff like that. And I remember not wanting to do YouTube because I thought it would hurt my chances of breaking into the comic book industry. I was like, oh, dude, people are going to look at me as this weird YouTuber guy. They're not going to take my writing seriously. They're not going to take the story seriously. And it ended up being so the opposite of that, where by doing YouTube for so long, I sort of built up this audience reputation, got a lot of people to kind of jive with the way I do things, right? And we were able to capitalize and do this huge thing. But here's what's crazy about it. And I don't know if I'm even articulating this the best way. But the point is, I'm going all in on this shit now. My day-to-day is going to radically change, and a lot of my work time, a lot of the time in this exact place, in front of these screens and in front of this keyboard, is going to be spent way differently. We've got a lot of work to do, but not only are we going to be working on the first volume, I got to start writing the second volume. I got to start pulling things together for Unity beyond even maybe the comic books. And so it's yo, this really is a changing of trajectories for me, and I'm super grateful. And I think we're really gonna be able to, because I feel very confident in this story. It's great, dude. It's super cool. And I was going over the script over the weekend. I was just damn, this shit is fire. It really is. So I can't wait for you guys to get it. I can't wait for you to be a part of it. The work now begins. Got about 12 minutes to go here. See where we're at. Refresh it. 12 minutes to go. And then the work begins. And I can't wait till we actually have this thing out there in the wild. And we can send out review copies. And we can, really get some energy behind the actual project. Dude, this is a big, big deal. And I'm super excited. I'm so excited to be actively working in comics again, to be like putting the vision out there, putting the writing out there. It's absolutely a privilege, and it's because of you guys. So thank you so much. Let me see here. By the way, this hoodie, it's the only piece of Unity merch that I have, and it's a prototype that actually went wrong. But I wanted to wear it, but it's very hot in here. We're okay. Fucking Unity. Dodd says, finally pledged and so excited about this. We're proud of you, Josh. Cannot wait to see this happen. Thank you, brother. Wilt Parker says, hey, Josh, what's the best email for business inquiries? I would love to see if there's a company, if there's a way my company could help out with Unity in the future. Hit me up at the den of nerds at gmail.com. The den of nerds at gmail.com. And I got to figure out the fan in front of me because holy shit, dude, this hoodie. Oh, my God. We're okay. We're all okay here. It's all good. Adam says, do you know if there will be any sort of customs fee for shipping to Canada? Last time I bought a hoodie from the U.S., customs screwed me, actually. I don't really know about how that works. I know that what you pay on our end will cover the shipping. I have no idea how, like, if there's like an additional customs fee or something like that. If that's a thing that happens in your country, it is a thing that will probably continue to happen in your country. Like, that's the best I could do for you. Representative Pink says, congrats on the Kickstarter, brother. Nerd Avengers for life. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you for the love, man. Theo says, I have the same worry. That's why I started YouTube. I want to be a writer-director. I think nobody's going to take me seriously if I come from YouTube. Yeah, I had that thought too, but I think... look, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that have been working in comics there the whole time, and they are really struggling to find an audience. So I think that in a lot of ways, attention is currency. And if you can get attention via YouTube, and you can get some, somewhat of an audience or whatnot, like, it is well worth it, man. Ross says, dang, bro, I've been rocking with you for over 2 years now. We've been through some ish, and this is a true moment of celebration. I'm honored to have my character in Unity. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. And I think, what was really cool, too? Originally, I was going to put in a tier in the Kickstarter that was going to allow people to, like, have their likeness or to design a character for the book, right? But to be honest with you, like, I kind of like that we didn't do that. Because we already did that with, like, the Nerd Avengers and the Nerd Coin, and, like, that was cool, man. So, like, 8 of our most hardcore fans already have characters they've designed that are, like, in the book. And I was like, well, then we don't really even need to do that via the Kickstarter. It's just literally something special just for you guys. And I was happy to do that. I thought that was sick, dude. MTS says, went back and forth all month, but decided to back the collector's bundle. Man, I appreciate that. With the sorry state of IP these days, it's clear that throwing my money towards fresh ideas from independent creators is the way forward. I mean, I agree with that, and I really appreciate that support, brother. And I'm sure you probably know this, but, like, the collector's bundle, one of the coolest things about it is that you get access to that Discord. And that Discord is going to be a place where you're going to be able to have an impact on Unity, the actual story, the actual book, the actual comics. Like, that core group, like, no pun intended, but that core, that is going to be my, like, sort of lifeline into the actual hardcore fandom. And that'll be something that we do for the rest of the time. As long as Unity is making content and doing its thing, which I think it will for years and years and years to come, that core group of people is going to have a direct line to me and to creative decisions that are made, via Unity. So it's a cool... I'm really excited about that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really excited about that. Josh, you got to tell us about the telepath. Okay, so here's the thing. I'll talk a little bit about the telepath. By the way, we just went over 800 backers. 7 minutes to go, baby. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let me refresh this just to make sure. And then I got to go get the champagne. It's in the fridge. Okay, sick. Let me talk just briefly about the telepath. There's a reason I haven't been able to talk about the telepath character a lot. It'll make sense when you read it, but it's kind of a twist, is all I can say. Trust me, and it happens in issue 1. So, or it's not issue 1 anymore, it's chapter 1. But it happens pretty quick. So when we get this first chapter done and we send it out to you guys digitally, you will be like, oh, that's why he wasn't talking about the telepath. But trust me, that telepathic character is incredibly important. And you will not believe where that shit goes. It is wild. It is wild. But, yeah, I missed your member chat. I'm sorry. Let me go find it. Let me track it down. Member chat. Star Wars nerd. I believe I got that one, bro. Let me see. Congratulations, Josh. Can't wait to read what you got cooking for us. Much love, man. Unity. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Happy for the community. Hey, I see what you did there. Congrats, man. Your streams and this community have inspired me to create. Thank you for being a positive influence in a sea of negativity. I really appreciate that. I know I can get negative too, especially when I don't like the latest Marvel Disney Plus show. I'm trying to, turn more towards the positive, right? But yes, the community is supposed to be focused on what we love and the hyped up nerd shit. And look, at the end of the day, it's a tough time right now because I do think Marvel and Star Wars are dropping the ball in a lot of ways. And it's good to have alternatives. It's good to have something else. And I feel like, your Rebel Moons, your Warhammer coming stuff, The Creator, Unity. We need stories like this that are not shackled by the corporations. And I think it's a rising tide floats all boats sort of thing. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. Congrats on the successful Kickstarter. Can't wait to get mine. Thank you for the 20 spot, man. I really appreciate it. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're going to take care of you backers. Like 100%. We're going to take care of you guys. I don't know. Like, I'm probably going to get like at least one like really unique print. Maybe some other goodies. I got to like sit down with everything, crunch some numbers, try to figure out where we're at. But I'm going to do some special stuff for the backers. Absolutely. Hey, Fat Tony says, congrats on Unity, Josh. Excited for the book. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Daniel says, looking forward to meeting fellow Nerdvengers soon for the New York Comic-Con weekend. Nerdvengers for life. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm super excited. So if you didn't know, the weekend of New York Comic-Con, Saturday, October 14th, we're doing a meetup for the Nerdvengers. If you're a Nerdvenger member, you're in the area, maybe you're going to the Comic-Con, maybe you live close, that Saturday night, we will be doing a meetup. There is a Google sign-up document in the Discord. So sign up so you're guaranteed a spot. Free booze, free food, probably a 2-drink maximum. We're not going fucking crazy. I'm not going to break the bank trying to get y'all wasted. But, no, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited. Thank you for taking care of backers. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right, guys. We got 3 minutes to go. Let me go get the champagne. And if you have not backed Unity, you have mere minutes. You have mere minutes to back this campaign. Okay, I'll be right back. I got to go get the champagne. Oh, yeah. You better keep that promise. What promise? What are you talking about? Congrats on Unity. Can't wait to get the paper copy. Never been a hardcore nerd, but you are slowly changing me. Much love, man. Don't ever stop. Nasty Nate, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man. I like nerding out with my friends. You know? It's kind of the whole reason I started the channel. Because I like that. I like that. Okay. So, we've got some Prosecco. We've got our champagne glass. We're ready to go. We have 100 seconds left, dude. 98 seconds. Will there be a couple last minute backers? You literally have a minute and a half to go. You literally have a minute and a half to go. How fitting. How fitting. I didn't even plan that. Yeah. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Can you do a dance? Is that good? 20 seconds! Damn, he's smooth. I mean, I don't know about that, but thank you. We need a Unity emoji. Yeah, I think we do, yeah. Yeah, I think we do. 10! 9! 8, 7. Oh, we got a last minute backer. 5, 4, 3, 2. Another last minute backer. 1, 0 seconds to go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Congratulations. W's all around. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Have some of that sweet bubbly. That tastes like success. That's incredible, man. That is incredible. 815 backers pledged $68,504.99 to help bring this project to life. How sweet it is! Whew! Let's get it. And now we're going to create something truly, truly special. Honestly, they never should have let us get this campaign. They never should have let this happen. Because now we're changing the game. We're changing the fucking game, dude. It is literally just getting started. It is just beginning. Whew! Let's get it. Dirt Wizard says, congrats on Unity, my dude. I haven't read a comic book or graphic novel in a long time. I look forward to your book, Breaking That Streak. This has inspired me also. Thank you for that, brother. Dirt Wizard, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Congrats, Josh. Let's go. This is Jeremy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's get it. John's Honest Take says, I just made it right on time and more in debt. Dude, yeah, were you that very last backer? Because I was like watching it, and then I was like, wait, what? Like 2, 1, and then like the last backer came in. That's pretty crazy. That's cool. That is so cool, man. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Grizzy says, congrats, Josh. So happy to back you at the collector's level. You make the hell that is delivering mail in Florida all better. Here's to you. Well, I know what that's like, man. I worked hard jobs most of my life. And I, too, would just, jam out to some podcasts or some videos. Actually, a lot of, geekdom. I used to listen to Danny back in the day, all the time when shit was hard. So, yeah. No, I get you, brother. I get you. And I appreciate your support. Thank you. Jared says, congratulations on getting Unity fully funded, Josh. I've been following you for a couple of years now, and I'm so happy for you. Thank you, brother. This is truly a trajectory-changing moment. You know what I mean? Like a trajectory-changing moment. It's time. It's time. So why does it say 817 now? Like how are we getting more backers? I thought it was closed. Maybe it's just updating itself or something. I don't know. It's weird. But holy shit. That's incredible. Maybe I guess it like added a couple extra backers at the end. You know, it's all good. Not worried about it. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Down the bottle, goddamn. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna down the bottle. I'm gonna have maybe another glass with y'all though. I gotta go do my Ahsoka video, and then we are doing an Ahsoka stream tonight. So excited to talk about episode 6. I love that shit, man. Renee says, can't wait to see my character, and I can't wait to see this grow. Pause. I can't wait to get this in my hands. Pause again. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. How many collectors? That's a good question. Let's check it out. Check it out. How many collectors did we do? 154. Not bad. So one of the things that we're going to have to figure out, and those people are going to get into that Discord immediately. Well, we got to make the Discord first, but okay. So one of the things we have to decide is whether or not we want to open up that collector's bundle maybe in the next time we do a campaign and get more people in there. Do we just want to close it out? Like it's kind of, it's kind of an interesting thing. So we'll talk about all of that together. So here's what I'll say about the plan from here, okay? Here's what I'll say about the plan from here. Let me take another sip of this champagne. Okay. Here's what it is. Now we get to work, okay? The survey should go out tomorrow, maybe Friday. I might want to check some things logistically just to make sure we don't have to send out a second survey. I want to hit y'all with one survey, get every piece of info that I need. So the surveys will go out. Then the team and I get to work. We have, I think, about a third of the first chapter completed. I've been steadily just working on that script, kind of polishing it, getting it ready to go. So the team and I will basically get to work on that first chapter very quickly, either this weekend or maybe we'll wait till Monday. I'll talk with the team after this stream and see what they want to do. Okay. And we'll get to work. And we'll get to work on getting the Discord up immediately so that you guys can start having conversations, getting a little bit of some teases and, potentially some just some hyped up stuff. And we'll begin kind of talking about decisions in the collector bundle probably sometime next week. And my thing is, we sort of go quiet for a little bit now and we get the work done. And when it's time, like when we get the first chapter out to everybody, and then as we get a little closer to actually completing the book and getting it done and shipping it out, we're going to start getting really loud again with the promotion, with, a lot of collaborations and stuff like that. So that's kind of the basic plan. But I'm here right now. I can ask any questions, or I can answer any questions, rather, that you guys have. And, yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. I'm this is a big deal, a big deal, and we're not going to squander this opportunity. This is huge. Been watching for a couple of years now. So happy to get in on that sweet collector's bundle. Take my money, Heather. I appreciate it, and we're going to take care of you. We are definitely taking care of the collectors, 100%. John White says, congrats, Josh. I'm proud to have one of the 8 characters in your book. Can't wait to get my copy. Smash a glass like in Thor. Another! Go Birds. Yeah, go Birds for sure. I don't really want to smash this glass, though. I'm going to be honest. We don't really have many champagne glasses in the house, So I'm going to hold on to this one. But hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen. What a day. Honestly, what a 30 days. I'm very grateful to I'm very grateful that the 30 days is over. Like, it was cool. It was a great experience. It pulled a lot out of me, made me like get out of my comfort zone and do a lot of collabs and everything. Oh, you know what? When I was saying it earlier, shout out to Valiant Renegade. You know what I mean? Like, dude, a lot of people helped us out and plugged the book. It was really cool to see. So, really appreciate everybody that did that. So, it's been stressful, the 30 days, you know? So, I'm really glad that that part of it's over. And now we get into the hype stuff, the fun stuff, the actual creation. And like I said, man, like, whew, they should have never let this happen. They should have never let this happen because this shit is going to be fire, dude. Game-changing. Game-changing fire! You to comic books is what Deion Sanders is to college football? Unity going to change the motherfucking game. I mean, first of all, that's high praise. Holy shit. Because what they're doing over there is incredible at Colorado, and I love watching the whole thing go down. It's crazy. But no, I think this is going to be significant. You know, my plan is to really break into the scene with this book. You know, it's one of my favorite expressions. It comes from Sinatra. He said, you want to be so good that they can't ignore you. Literally can't. You know what I mean? Like, hater-proof, solid. Like, just top-notch. So good they can't ignore you kind of shit. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm on. That's the work that we've been putting in, and I'm very excited to finally prove it, to finally back up the talk. Can I still support the Kickstarter? No. I'm sorry. That was the whole point of this stream. That's the whole point of the 30 days. Kyle says, will be my first time reading a graphic novel. Stoked to support you and to check this thing out. I know, dude. Well, I mean, a lot of people are saying that, and I think that's great. It's so cool to bring people into actual comics and graphic novels and cartooning and to really get into that. I think that's fucking awesome. And I also think that, dude, this is going to be one of those really cool things where I want to expand this thing and really grow it to be very big. And we'll remember back to, like, these moments. We'll remember back to this. And to actually, like, bringing it to life. So, like, I just think it's so cool the way it's all happening, the way it's all going down. It's good shit, man. It's good shit. I backed at 50 super last second. Oh, congrats. Dude, that's awesome. I'm glad you got it in there, man. I'm glad you got it in there. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm going to hang out for like 5-10 more minutes, guys. Is there any other questions that you guys have? Anything else on your mind? Can we still order the first chapter even if we didn't have the money at the time to support the Kickstarter? But when we buy a copy on a good payday? That is something I'm going to figure out with the collectors. I'd like the first chapter to be available to people, but we got to figure out what seems fair. How do we sell it? You know, et cetera, et cetera. So that's something we'll talk about with the collectors. Is there an Ahsoka stream today? Yes, 6 p.m., baby. 6 p.m., baby. I recently been collecting comics because I started this thing. Dude, I've been reading more comics than ever. I feel more plugged into the comic book scene than ever, and it feels perfect, man. It feels like Dharma. It feels like destiny. Let's go. Let's see here. Is this thing going to be like The Boys? You know, there's some similarities to The Boys, but really no. I mean, you read the... like, it'll make sense when you actually read the book, but, like, you know, so I just went back over the first chapter, right? And, like, it's nothing like The Boys. Like, I think The Boys is, like, this take on, like, commercialism and corporatism and what that does, you know, in the superhero world. And, like, Unity is nothing like that. Like, Unity is way more, like, cosmic and, like, it's about, like, the human spirit to, like, fight and want to be free. And, no, I would say there's some similarity in some of the character designs, but that's because even The Boys is, like, derivative. It's all derivative. You know what I mean? But, no, it's going to be very fresh. Will this be this will be my first ever comic, and I'm so excited to be a supporter and to share it with my own kids. Best of wishes for the future of this IP, Nerd Ventures for Life. I will say, make sure the kids are a little bit older, or they're okay, or you're okay with them with some mature content, because it is a graphic book for sure. Probably not going to be like too crazy. Like maybe you read it first and then just make sure that they're chill with it, because it's not for kids really. Like I wouldn't let Liam read it until he was like at least like 12 or something. But is it too late to back? My homie wants to. Yeah, it's too late, brother. Well, hey, look, we're gonna open this thing back up eventually, but that is it for now. We are wrapped up. We have the supporters, we have the funds, we got the team, we've got the vision. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. What's the boob count in the comic, Josh? At least 2. There will at least be 2 boobs. At least 2. Hell yeah. Just seeing Josh vibing is the shit. Thank you, Stuart. I appreciate it. Been going to the shop like once a week to cop the new DC. Been fun getting into it. I feel the same way, man. It's fun to get into it. Yeah. This proves that patience and timing is everything. A few months ago, we were in the era of Kenobi, Mando 3. Now we're in the era of Unity and Ahsoka. We're eating good right now. Hell yeah, man. I totally feel you on that. Fully drawn nips and all. I actually don't really have a plan to show much nudity in the book, although one of the first scenes in the book is a relatively intimate scene with 2 of the characters butt-ass naked. So if you can make sense of what I just said, I think you'll figure out where I'm at with this. Can you restock that hoodie? We will. There will be plenty of merch to buy down the line. You know what I mean? Paul, thanks so much for the 2, man. Locationary says, I know it's early to say, but bro, you raised 60 plus K with 800 backers. Imagine when Volume 2 releases. Wowza. Huge congrats, man. Nudity. I like that, man. Golden butt cheeks. Hey, wouldn't that be a sight? Saw the new Chris Evans comment. He's lying, right? No, what do you mean he's lying? Like, do I think he's lying about wanting to smoke a joint and do pottery? You wearing my hoodie, Josh? No, this is actually honestly, the ones that y'all are going to get, and I got one too, because Elisa backed at that collector's level, right? So she's in there with y'all too. But this is, the ones you guys are going to get is going to be even cooler, because this isn't embroidered. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like screen print or whatever. So when y'all get yours, they're going to be like embroidered. They're going to have the number. They're gonna be very nice. Very nice. Spared no expense. Will there be characters based off real life person Burt Reynolds? No. No. Oh shit, embroidered? Oh yeah. That collector hoodie is gonna be so nice. You're gonna have to decide, do you want to wear it or do you want to put it in a frame on the wall? That's how nice I want it to be. You know what I mean? When's the Unity dad hat dropping? I don't know. I think the next thing for me, like, honestly, a lot of you guys have been bugging me about Nerdvengers merch, and I totally get it because the merch designs are like years old. So we got to do some new Den of Nerds merch and some Nerdvengers merch. But yeah, like, I've got some cool ideas for Unity stuff. Like, there's some collaborations I want to do that I've been kind of working on behind the scenes. So yeah. I wanted it back real bad, man, but this economy is just shit right now. I totally get it, brother. I totally get it. And here's the thing that I feel like you're watching the stream, you're commenting, you're liking, you're subscribing, like you're already supporting and helping. If you didn't have the funds to get in on this one, it's all good. The book's not going anywhere. Like, this is the beginning, not the end. So you'll have your chance to support the book if you find that that's something you want to do. And I hope, for all our sakes, that this economy turns around, dude. Because this shit is crazy right now. Like, it's just too much. It's too much, man. So I really do hope that it gets turned around and we can all start to enjoy life a little bit more, you know what I mean? I'll be giving at least 1 copy away. Oh, hell yeah, brother. You know, one of the things I want to do, and I'm not really like sure how we're going to do this, but I think we'll be able to swing it. I can't promise. But my thing would be getting a bunch of the first chapters printed in a floppy. And for new comic book day next year, I'll call literally all 3,000 of the retailers in North America and try to get them to be willing to carry like 200 copies a piece or something for free comic book day. You know, maybe it'll be less, maybe it'll be more, depending on the market. But yeah, I want to drive around and deliver all of these books and like get the word out, man. You know? So I think it's gonna be cool. We got a lot of work to do. It's time to get to it, you know? I'd like to buy a house before I die. Yeah, I mean, I would wait a little. Like, I'd wait for those interest rates to go down. But yeah, a house would be cool. Just wait till Trump's return. Economy gonna turn around. Trump 2024. I mean, look, I didn't want to fucking do that conversation right now, but I will just say this. I hope regardless of who gets into office, I would really like the economy to turn around. I think a lot of people are wanting that to happen. So we'll see how it shakes out. We'll see how it shakes out, baby. Remember, it's a unity. We're talking unity, not division A. Overpriced and short inventory. I'm not sure what you mean. Chillin' says, just got the email. You have my money. Can't wait for Unity. Chapter 1 to hit my email. And then the book hit my porch. Congrats. Nerd Avengers for life. Dude, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool, man. Like, I wish I could say more, but like, we just, like, trust me. We've got the goods with this one. And, I think you're going to really enjoy the story, man. I'm in mortgage, and I'm looking at one right now with an 8.75. Oh, my God. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Yep, you have my money, too, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Stewart says, your ADHD is surely what led you to your success, though, with the hyperfocus and narrow focus. I can relate as a huge part of where I'm at in life. Yeah, ADD, I mean, look, neurodivergence just in general can be a blessing or a curse, but I think mindset and application of, like, principled thinking is more important than kind of whatever baseline you begin with. But I will say that, yeah, for sure, here's the way I'll say it. I'm very grateful that I have the mind that I have. I know some of that has to do with my own curiosity, but I know a lot of it has to do with roll of the dice, fate, God, destiny, whatever you want to call it. I am grateful to have the mind that I have. It is a blessing and a curse, but a blessing. Is our backer number for that level or in general? I believe it's for that level. Like, so I'll have to go in and see, yeah, the number by which you guys backed will be the number you get on your thing. Stop blinking and you'll keep it. What did he say in The Big Lebowski? Where he's like, I'm keeping my mind nice and lubricated with a steady dose of drogas. So, yeah, different strokes, different folks, man. Me, I'm more like Chris Evans. You know what I mean? I'm a little more like Chris Evans. You know. It should tell you on Kickstarter, Carl. Yeah, it should tell you for sure. Glad I refinanced before that shit. 3.1? Oh my God. I'm 364 in collector level. Let's go, Steph. I appreciate you. Congrats, Josh. I'm very excited for my collectors. Any idea of the time frame for release? Sorry if that's already been asked. So it says in the Kickstarter, but I'll clarify here. It's not supposed to deliver until August of next year. The full package is not supposed to deliver until August of next year. Now, I honestly think we will be able to turn it around much faster than that. But I'm trying to account for unforeseen circumstances. I'm trying to account for trying to really polish this thing as we go. I'm trying to account for a lot of different things. So as far as the expected release date, it is August of next year. But with a small caveat that I think we'll be able to do it much sooner. But I don't want to promise that. So, look, a lot of Kickstarter campaigns become delayed. A lot of Kickstarter campaigns don't even deliver. Okay? I'd really like to do the opposite of that and deliver high-quality shit ahead of time. So that's kind of the goal. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see here. Logan says, hot take, Ahsoka is as messy and convoluted as The Rise of Skywalker. However, the story still makes much more sense, which is why it's liked. I think The Rise of Skywalker is fun, but bad story and overwhelming. This is just fun. Yeah, I can get down with that, man. I can get down with that. You know, I really, really like Ahsoka. I'm going to gush about it tonight. I actually got to get out of here because I got to gush about it in this video. But I really like Ahsoka, but I totally get where other people are at with it. Jonathan says, backed today, super hyped, love the channel, and the content is super excited for what I know will be an amazing story. Unity! Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. I mean, they're calling me crazy every 30 minutes of the show. I feel like a new show. I'm still having a blast, though. I mean, dude, I'm loving the show. I'm loving the show, but particularly that last episode, they do go kind of crazy with it. But I'm all about it. I'm like, fucking, let's go. Give it to me. Give it all to me, Dave. Pause. Okay, guys. I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate you. Thank you. Much love. Guys, we just did it. We're in the game. We're in the kitchen. It's time to cook. I appreciate you. Look out in your email for the survey either tomorrow or Friday. And look out for updates because I'm going to keep you in the loop. Get that Discord going. It's time. Unity! Much love, everybody. I'll see you soon. Ta-ta for now.